Hey everyone, in today's video we take a look at 3 bags from our friends over at Modern Dayfarer, the Dayfarer Backpack, the Dayfarer Active Sling Pack, and the Active Sling. I promise I'm bigger in real life, but these bags make me look tiny. If you're new to the channel, I'm Theo with Rushfaster. We do guides and walkthroughs on your favorite gear, so if that interests you, hit the subscribe button. Let's get into the review on the Modern Dayfarer bags. The Modern Dayfarer brand is born out of the mind of David Huntermark. David, if I'm butchering your last name, I apologize. But David was sitting down one day looking for a bag that fulfilled all of his big ticket items. He wanted a bag he could take to the office, to the gym, and would hold his laptop, his gym shoes, and also be made of high quality materials and also at an affordable price. But when he wasn't able to find a bag that did that, he did what all great entrepreneurs do. He took his bag to Kickstarter. Now, the Modern Dayfarer Backpack was such a success that it raised over 60,000 euros and was also able to start the creation of the brand Modern Dayfarer. These 2 other bags I have on my side were not featured on Kickstarter, but maintain the same spirit. I mean, these are made of high quality materials, Cordura and X-Pack fabrics, as well as at a pretty reasonable cost. This is the Active Sling Pack as well as the Active Sling. Let's get into the review of these bags. Starting at the front of the bag, we can see that this lip here is actually designed as a kind of weather resistant lip. So you can imagine any water here might kind of roll off, keeping all of your contents dry. Staying at the front of the bag, it is secured down with a fidlock stripe. Now there are 3 attachment points at which you can expand or kind of compress this bag. And I found that because it is secured with that fidlock stripe, this bag works best when not packed out maximally, just to keep that secured nice and down. The external materials is an X-Pack material, fantastic quality without sacrificing on any of the durability. Flipping over to the back of the bag here, we've got the straps secured down at 2 access points here, and you can see peeling back the strap that this is actually a metal attachment point here. It is a pivot for the strap itself, meaning this strap is not actually stitched to the bag, it is secured through a metal pivot. So you don't have to worry about maybe stretching or tearing the bag from the access point of the handle. And that pivot point allows it really to conform to your body as you're moving and as you're using the bag. The strap itself is made of a kind of seatbelt polyester material, really soft and smooth material with elastic here for strap management. And the buckle itself is a fidlock V buckle. This really does feel almost over-designed for a bag of this size, but it is such a secure, almost addicting attachment for this bag. Really nice, secure way of securing this bag to you. And that fidlock V buckle will never be uncomfortable against your body due to the way that the strap is kind of being put underneath. So very comfortable, very sturdy buckle for this Active Sling. Moving on to the inside of the Active Sling, we can open it up. And there is actually in here a kind of secret zippered pocket. So hidden, I almost didn't see it until working with the bag myself. Inside, we've got that 210 denier ripstop nylon with that contrast silver color. And there I just have my reusable mask. But you can imagine you could put perhaps a passport or any extra cash if you are traveling, and that zips up quite easily there. One thing to note is that the placement of the zipper will affect the way that you can close this bag. So if you can imagine, if you put the zipper here, just gives you kind of extra room, doesn't make it easy to close down that flap. So make sure you're zipping all the way so that that zipper is out of the path of the fidlock stripe. Very easily kind of secures down there. Looking inside the bag, we've got a little bit of organization here. So on this back compartment, it is just kind of an open, unseparated compartment. And there I have my Ray-Ban foldable sunglasses, got my chapstick here, and also my traveling Victorinox. Always great to have those. Next over there is going to be 2 kind of slip pockets separated here. I have my Black Ember Magfold wallet, got my Bellroy key case with key tool inside, and I have my AirPod Pros in that Nomad Horween leather case. Inside those pockets, those are just contained with stretch mesh, really nice there. And then beyond that, it's just kind of an open, unorganized pocket. In there I have my iPhone 13, and last but not least, my Nomad pen. So really kind of nice sling, very compact, and very nice kind of materials. Let's take a look at a Rushfaster beer capacity test Again, I don't judge, however you want to carry your beverages. I have a 12-ounce can here. That fits, actually not too bad. That fits pretty easily in there. I don't have more cans than that, but stacking it vertically, yeah, you could probably fit about one vertically. I'll tell you what, let's try this. Got one 17.5-ounce can. Okay, it fits. Yes. One 17.5-ounce can fits perfectly in there. So we're taking a look at the Active Sling Pack. I mean, this thing is really a beast. You know, bags that just smell like Kickstarter? This is one of them, and the experience is almost even better in person. I mean, it is better in person. This bag is really meant to replace your everyday carry bag that you would use for the gym and for the office. So packed full of features, let's get into it. The external materials here are an X-Pack material, really high quality choice on that because it does allow for some movability without sacrificing the durability. Lots of pockets all over this bag. We're gonna go over each of them, but just something to notice is that we've got a lot of different areas we can attach gear, like at the base of the bag here, which we'll look at the back of the bag. So yeah, just nice front of the bag. On the side of the bag, we've got stretch mesh pockets for the water bottles, and that's available on both sides of the bag. You know, this really isn't my favorite material, but I can understand that this does stay flush against the bag, and you're not gonna see this going anywhere. Kind of a nice elastic to manage the top lip of the bag. And I do have my 20-ounce simple modern water bottle. It is easier to place a water bottle inside that pocket without the rubber foot on, because as you can see, with the rubber foot, it just becomes a little bit more of a chore to place that in. It will fit with some convincing, but always better to slip it in there without the rubber foot. Something to note if you're kind of a rubber foot or a heavy use water bottle person like me. So that's the 20-ounce version. I would hesitate to put anything larger than that. Really kind of might change the profile of the bag. Totally up to you though. Seems stretchy enough. Flipping to the back of the bag, starting at the very top, we've got a pretty sturdy padded grab handle here. Really nice material. We've got a kind of dedicated zipper underneath that grab handle. We'll get into that into a little bit, and we have the main strap. So one thing interesting to note with this bag is that it is a single shoulder carry bag. Really kind of reminds me of those early 2000s when everybody had those like sling bags, but this is much cooler than that because the strap is in the middle of the bag. It is stitched on there, so nothing super special about that, but it's nice and wide and it's fairly nicely padded. The back of the strap is that same kind of mesh material, very breathable. The inside is foam padded and the front part here is X-Pack. And you can see that it is stitched at several points just to secure down that padding onto the strap. Moving the strap away, got a breathable kind of mesh back here, and it's really nice and contoured to the body. The back here is kind of a foam material, but you can feel that underneath it's got cutouts in it. So really good, nice way to add some breathability to your back while you're wearing the bag. While we're back here, there are two zippered pockets here. These zippers are YKK zippers, which all the bags zippers are YKK zippers with AquaGuard, and they've got a small zipper garage. I mean, all the zippers have zipper garages, which is a really nice feature. Inside here, we've just got a small kind of flat pocket. It runs probably about the height here of the entire zipper and meets in the middle of the bag where it meets the other pocket. So in there, I have my black Amber Magfold wallet. So I can imagine if you wanted to place some travel documents or some cash, might be a really good place to put it there. While we have the strap out of the way, one thing I did want to point out was that there are two portions of the bag which you can attach the strap. This is a gated G-hook, so you do have the ability to detach it and place it on the other side of the bag if you'd like. Really nice way to customize your carry, or say maybe you're left-hand dominant, right-hand dominant, doesn't matter, you can still use this bag. Looking at the strap itself, it is quite big. You'll notice it almost extends the profile of the entire bag itself, but for good purpose. I mean, you do want to be able to manage this buckle at a reasonable height for your arms, but you do want kind of this padding to run kind of the full length of your torso. One thing to note here is at the base of the buckle, which we'll get into, is that there is extra padding at the tail. Really nice way to keep that buckle off your body and help it just do its job without hurting you. The buckle itself is a Fidlock V buckle, super secure way, especially with a bag handling this much load, that you don't want it to just kind of come apart on its own. So really nice magnetic clasp there. The strap material itself is that same kind of polyester seatbelt webbing. Really nice way to adjust the strap, and you do have a single-handed way to do that with a thumb pull tab and the metal kind of hardware here managing the strap. Just really easily able to change the length of the strap itself. Looking at the base of the bag, we've got 4 attachment points, 1, 2, 3, 4, that you can buy additional accessory straps available for purchase through the Modern Dayfarer website that you can attach external gear here as well. Taking a look at the front of the bag, there are a lot of zippers visible, but the first ones we're going to take a look at are the zippers to that quick access pocket. Now you can see on either side of the bag, aqua guard zippers as well as zipper garages. This is equal access to the same quick access pocket. Again, you can either wear this left or right-handed, you'll have access to all the pockets on this bag. Best for flat items and very kind of minimal mesh organization, which you can kind of see here. There's just a small mesh compartment at the base of the main quick access pocket right here. So in there I have my iPhone 13. I've also got my reusable mask, and I've also got my Ray-Ban foldable sunglasses. I've also got, last but not least, my Nomad pen there. It's a really nice access pocket, very flat. Best for kind of things that you need to grab and go. Also visible from the front of the bag is going to be these 2 kind of C-shaped pockets, and these are for kind of smaller items. This one has a dedicated key loop here, and on there I have my Bellroy key case, also with key tool. Really nice way to access your keys. And on this other side, you have that same C pocket, and I have my Apple AirPod Pros in my Nomad Horween leather case. I will say one comment about these pockets is that they are slightly harder to manage single-handed, so you do find yourself having to hold the bag down or hold on to something to manage that zipper, and I don't blame it. I mean, it's a kind of funky shaped zipper in that C direction there, and these pockets don't run the full length of the bag. They just kind of stop right here where the water bottle pocket starts. So really interesting kind of pockets there, but also really great if you like to store things and hide it away like a squirrel with acorns. Getting into the main compartment, there are 2 ways to get into it, and I really love the brilliance of this bag. This is actually something that David said he really was looking for in a bag about this size, which is 16 liters, the expandability factor with main compartment access. So there are 2 ways to access this main compartment. First one we're going to take a look at is the roll top. So it is secured down with that same V Fidlock buckle. Now, as you can see, it's that X-Pack material as it unrolls, and that is actually secured with a magnet. Really nice way to keep that closed and shut. And actually there are some guided kind of structured materials to fold that top of the bag. So you can see here it's kind of got that V shape, but these 2 kind of supports, you can pop it out on either side and make it kind of that wide roll top shape, which is a little bit more classic of these roll top bags. So really nice way to be able to manage accessing that main pocket. And one thing I really do like about this is that it is secured with that V Fidlock buckle, and it is managed with a little bit of strap there and some elastic management. That runs all the way to the top of the bag. I will say it does get a little bit crowded around this portion of the bag. You find yourself kind of bumping into the strap, also this extra flap here, but I mean, this is packed with features. You can't have all the real estate you want. So that's the roll top access. Just undo the loop and it comes out very easily and expands very nicely. The other way that you can access the main compartment is through this kind of clamshell opening. So that's 2 zippers here with kind of reinforced pull tabs, which is really nice. And you can kind of open it clamshell style. So this is just kind of a really nice big empty main compartment. And I packed this out as if I were going to the gym. So inside this main compartment here, I've got a pair of running shoes, I've also got a extra shirt, which I've rolled up, and a pair of shorts. So this main compartment does have that 210 denier PU coated ripstop nylon with a little bit of a stretch pocket inside that stretch pocket. Just got a little journal. Really nice room to play here. And even though it is a clamshell opening, you do miss a little bit of that roll top, but you can see that this expandability really does allow this bag to be packed out quite nicely. On the other side here, we've got a really nice kind of clear, but also encased in mesh visible pocket here. So I would imagine if you're the type of person that goes to the gym and you like to shower at the gym, you can kind of put all of your water items inside this bag. So, you know, maybe your toiletry or shampoo or body wash or whatever, or any dirty clothing, and keep it separate from the main compartment. With an AquaGuard zipper there, and there I have my Nomad cap. I've also got my Nomad Kevlar charging cable and my Nimble rechargeable battery. Really kind of fun main compartment. I like the idea of being able to access your bag this way if you need something kind of in a quick pinch, or you can pack it out with the roll top. Flipping over to the back of the bag, the last thing we have is the dedicated tech pocket. So inside there, kind of find ourselves between the grab handle and between the sleeve, or sorry, the strap. Inside there, I have my iPad Air, but Modern Dayfarer tells us you can fit up to a 14-inch laptop inside this pocket. Okay, let's move on to the Rushfaster beer capacity test, which I'm genuinely curious to see how this goes because of the roll top. All right, so inside there, I have 12 12-ounce cans. And I'm just gonna slide it up. It's not comfortable enough to fit at the base of the bag because the base of the bag is a little bit narrower. And it fits. There is room to play here. You can see we've got a little bit more space, but there's no way I'm sticking another 12 ounces in there, 12 cans in there. But it rolls up nicely and you're away. So if you're trying to ride around and carry this bag while biking off to a party, fits 12 12-ounce cans. Getting into the Dayfarer Backpack, this backpack is an absolute beast. I mean, I can understand why it did so successful on Kickstarter. This has just got features that really are very well thought out, and the materials are fantastic. So getting into it, the external portion of the bag is a 1680 denier ballistic nylon with water repellent coating, meaning you get caught in some bad weather, this is not gonna have any problem handling that. The bottom of the bag is also kind of a reinforced Cordura fabric. Also, these zipper pull tabs are Hypalon zipper pull tabs. Really nice texture to grab onto there. The top flap here is secured down with a Fidlock magnetic buckle. And I just love the fact that you could slide this to the side, no problem. But when you're having kind of top loading force or vertical force, it's not gonna budge or go anywhere. Secured down here with this really nice seatbelt material nylon webbing. Looking at the side of the bag, we have same kind of Hypalon pull tabs on this YKK zipper that does allow you to expand this water bottle pocket. So I have my 20-ounce simple modern water bottle pocket. Water bottle slips pretty well in there, and you can see it fits even without having to expand the water bottle pocket. Really nice, so you could probably easily put a 32-ounce water bottle in there. I've got the pull tab here in my hand. It's a really nice kind of side way to manage this bag, especially with the size of this bag. Love to see another pull handle on there, and it is nice and stitched down and reinforced there. Padded pull handle as well. Flipping to the other side of the bag, we can see that there is no dedicated water bottle pocket here, but there is a zippered pocket here, and it is organized with a little bit of mesh. You can kind of see in there. At the top of the bag, we've got a key leash, and on there it's gated with a little clip there. Got my Bellroy key case with key tool. At that top mesh pocket, I have my Ray-Ban foldable sunglasses. And then at the very bottom mesh pocket here, I've got my AirPod Pros and that Nomad Horween leather case. Just kind of nice way to access your gear. It does run kind of the full length there, so I suppose you could put water bottle in there. Let me remove the foot. Yeah, kind of fits nicely in there. Say you want to carry 2 bottles discreetly, up to you. So nice kind of dedicated zippered pocket there. Flipping to the back of the bag, at the very top here, we've got another grab handle Very nice kind of reinforced grab handle as well. And looking at the straps, we have nice padded EVA foam straps with soft Darlington mesh on the inside of these straps as well as on the back panel. Looking at that back panel, it's just very thoughtfully designed. Got really nice big foam portions here with airflow for your back, no matter how long you're wearing the back. By the way, while we're on the back panel, this does have a luggage pass-through. This isn't secured down with any Velcro or anything, so really nice that you could be able to access that quickly. Also on the back panel, we do have one kind of short zippered pocket. So reaching inside there, I have my Nomad pen. I also have my reusable mask. So that is just a nice discreet place to put maybe your passport or some cash. It is a kind of shorter pocket, so it only runs about that deep. But always nice to have a discreet pocket, especially on a bag as big as this. If you're carrying it to the gym or if you're traveling with it, nice place to put and hide away things. Looking back at those straps, they are contoured depending on the size of the user or the body type of the user. And on the straps, there is another small zippered pocket. And there I have my chapstick, because why not? They're just nice also if you want to hide some bills away again. Really nice there. On the straps themselves, we do see a place that you can attach a separate sternum strap, which is available for purchase on the Modern Dayfarer store. This is that nice kind of nylon webbing material. Got Duraflex buckles here and very easy strap management here. I mean, so simple, especially with that thumb pull on the strap itself. Very single-handedly adjust the strap length there. No issues whatsoever. Flipping back at the base of the wings, we can see that there are these very small tabs here. You do have the ability to purchase the hip belt or waist belt if you'd like as an additional add-on, and that does kind of allow you to distribute the load if you happen to be carrying heavier weights with this bag. Looking at the base of the bag, this is a reinforced fabric, and this is going to be the dedicated shoe pocket. Modern Dayfarer tells us that this fits up to a size 14 shoe. I've got some shoes in there, and I'm gonna leave them in there just so we can see how it affects the main compartment size. But it is nice because it is ventilated with these two holes here. You don't have to worry about your stinky shoes bothering you too much. Maybe they'll bother your office mate because of these holes, but who knows whether we're going back to the office ever again. Okay, so on these bottom lashings here, we have 4 attachment points. Also available for purchase are the separate lashing straps, so you can attach more gear here at the base of the bag. Looking at the front of the bag, we've got a quick access pocket here. Underneath this flap, it's got a YKK AquaGuard zipper with Hypalon pull tab. And this is a largely unorganized pocket. I mean, it is an unorganized pocket. So I like it for kind of things you need to kind of grab and go. And there I have my iPhone 13, as well as my Black Ember Magfold wallet. That's it for the external pockets. Getting into the main compartment, we have 2 ways to do that. We've got that Fidlock buckle that is just so fun to play with. Really nice, keeps that top flap down and secure. And we do have, I'm gonna undo the Fidlock. We do have zipper pull tabs here, which allow us to get deeply inside and see the whole bag. And this is really actually, you know, a feature we've seen on bags before on the Bellroy Chimera as well as the Bellroy Venture backpack. So it's kind of interesting to see that this feature was kind of, you know, reflected in a lot of these kind of dual purpose travel bags. Really, really interesting and genius. Must be some mind meld there between designers. So opening up to the main compartment, we can see that main compartment, I told you guys, I really packed this bag out. So looking at the main compartment portion, I've just got my Nomad hat, got a sweater, got my cable kit there, got a pair of shorts, shirt here, and that's it for the main compartment, because the rest here, this is going to be that shoe storage. So you can see it does eat up quite a bit, but this is a 24-liter bag. I mean, this is more than enough generous space for your everyday carry. I mean, I don't know where you work or what kind of gear you're carrying, but this should be plenty for a 24-liter bag. On the back here, behind the shoes, let me go ahead and remove those now. And this kind of tucks away when you take all those shoes out. It sits kind of nice and flat at the bottom of the bag. On the back here, we've just got a kind of stretch mesh pocket here, and this is that 210 denier PU coated ripstop nylon, so this is really nice stuff as well. I just have a journal here. Moving on to the clamshell portion of the bag, we've got two zippered pockets. One up here is mesh, so you can kind of see through. The other is coated with that same ripstop nylon. And I like to think that this is really useful if you're the type of person to use the shower at the gym, or you carry your toiletries around, or you just like to have things with you that you like to see. I have my deodorant stick here. Also got my travel electric shaver, as well as some hair product. In this second zippered compartment, I have my Nomad Kevlar charging cable, as well as my Nimble rechargeable battery. So really nice kind of organization here. And I love the fact that this is kind of a big, not organized pocket. I mean, just so many options that you have with that. Last but not least, looking at the tech pocket, which is going to be located outside the bag, so not inside the bag, right on top of that handle there. We have that YKK AquaGuard zipper with Hypalon pull tab. Now, Modern Dayfarer does tell us we can fit up to a 16-inch laptop in there, but in there I just have my iPad Air. All right, guys, let's do it. Let's do a Rushfaster beer capacity test. For that, I'm going to open up the bag all the way. Should I put beer in the shoe compartment? No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so let's try the Modelo Especial 24 12-ounce cans. Let's see if she can do it. Let's go. I believe in you. You can do it. You can do it. Of course you can. So that easily fits. I mean, look at this expandability. You could probably fit, oh, I don't know, maybe a few more cans in there, but it's kind of maxed out. You've got about this much room, but you could easily fit 24 12-ounce Modelo Especial in this bag. So here are all the Modern Dayfarer bags on body. This is the Dayfarer Backpack. For your reference, I'm 5'7", and my weight at birth was 7 pounds, 5 ounces. Here is the active Sling pack. And here's the active Sling and crossbody carry. And here it is in waist carry. Here it is in over-the-shoulder carry. This has been a review of the Modern Dayfarer bags, the Dayfarer Backpack, Active Sling Pack, and the Active Sling. These are all super cross-functional bags at an affordable price and made of quality materials. So if you found this review helpful, give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments below what you thought about the review, what you liked about the bags, and what you want to see us review next. There are also going to be affiliate links for all of these bags and the materials you've seen in this video, and those really do go a long way in helping us out here at Rushfaster. Also, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more of our content, and also subscribe to our monthly newsletter, because there are opportunities for you to win gear of your own. But if you don't want to do that, no pressure whatsoever. We love you anyway. Thanks for watching our reviews, and we'll see you next time.